Have you ever wanted to try integrating project-based learning in first grade? Let me tell you how easy it can be. Take a look at how Mary B. Austin first grade students utilized project-based learning throughout third quarter.
Our grade level made a plan to study different countries around the world. Each first grade class chose one country to focus on. Each week, students learned about many different aspects of their country, such as food, popular attractions, native animals, and so much more. During these weekly studies, teachers were able to incorporate learning standards from each subject area. We were able to discuss fiction and nonfiction text, text features, writing, measurement, map skills, sound and vibration. On top of our academic standards, we also incorporated talents lessons, entrepreneurial skills, STEAM activities, technology, and art projects. Take a look at Ms. Gronowski's class to see how PBL was implemented through the study of China. Our class has studied China this quarter. At the beginning of the quarter, we introduced our PBL with a whole group lesson. We identified China on a map and discussed what we were going to do throughout the quarter. Each week, my PBL groups would learn about specific aspects of China. The class really enjoyed learning about musical instruments from China while we studied sound and vibration in science. We used non-standard measurement to measure the distance from Mobile to China. As we read books on China, we discussed the text features, diagrams, labels, captions. We compared and contrasted life here in the United States and life in China. We learned how to eat with chopsticks and practice eating our snack using chopsticks. We met at a Chinese restaurant and tried some authentic Chinese food. We're lucky enough to have the support of our non-classroom teachers in implementing our PBL. Our emerging tech lab took a virtual field trip to the Great Wall of China and coded the Bebot from the United States to China on a floor map. The kids also got to go back and share their thinking afterwards and post it to their Seesaw accounts. In the communication lab, our students researched and created PowerPoint slides on the topics they were studying about China. Our STEAM coordinator came in and led the students in how to make the Chinese lanterns to celebrate Chinese New Year. Our librarian gave the time to the students to let them research China as well. Our art teacher showed students different art techniques, and they created Chinese tigers and Chinese dragons, also to celebrate Chinese New Year. Our culminating activity for our PBL included presenting the PowerPoints that the students created in the communication lab. As part of their hands-on learning during PBL, they created music instruments that came from the country that they were studying. Our class chose to make Chinese pellet drums, and we sold those pellet drums to the other first grade students for $1. That dollar that was collected from each of the students that bought an instrument is going to be donated to the Village of Spring Hills Sidewalk-a-thon, because we take a walking field trip to go along with our second quarter PBL. All in all, our students were really engaged throughout the quarter. They're really looking forward to fourth quarter's PBL. And if you haven't given PBLs a chance at your school yet, I think you really should.